Okay, this is a video response to Apple Soldier, who is a dipshit here and can't use his head. Basically, I'm going to compare the price and of these two laptops, the Apple 17-inch MacBook Pro and the Alienware M17X. And I'm going to be doing the comparison based on the highest common denominator just to prove that Apple will jack the shit out of your wallet. So let's go ahead and select this base model of a 17-inch 2.8 gigahertz, and we're going to select the base model of the Alienware M17X. Okay, so highest common denominator means we pick the highest one that's available on both. So if we want Core 2 Duo 2.8 gigahertz or 3.06. Okay, so the M17X does not have a 3.06, but we do have a 2.8, so we're going to select that. Go to the next one. Operating system, this is one that has no common denominator, so I'm going to leave it at the included 64-bit Windows Home Premium, which is just great for anybody who doesn't need to join domains or do some drive encryption or anything that's part of Ultimate here. So let's continue here. Video card. This is another thing we won't be able to get a common denominator on because this video card, which is included in the base model, beats the shit out of this Apple bullshit integrated video. And let me just talk about this real fast. Mr. Apple Soldier here claims that OpenGL is so much better and works with half the hardware twice as best. Well, let me just pose a question here. You see, because PCs, they can use OpenGL as well. It's not like, only Macs and Linux can use it, and PC are like, no, you have to use DirectX. No, PCs can use it as well. And there's a reason that game manufacturers use DirectX. Just think about it. Maybe it's better. I can't really say much more about that. If you need awesome hardware to run an awesome graphics system, then that's that. That's why it's included here, and you can't even customize the display capabilities of the MacBook Pro 17-inch. So let's go next. Select the LCD panel. Okay, so the Mac does come with this 1920 by 1200, so I'll be fair and upgrade that to the highest common denominator. Let's go next. Select the memory. Alright, highest common denominator. This will be fun. 8 gigs of 1066. So let's select that. And 8 gigs of 1066. We'll select that. Okay. Notice here we just added a grand on the MacBook Pro and we added $700 on the Alienware. We upgraded the exact same thing, the exact same amount. That's $300 Apple is jacking you right there. Select the hard drive. Okay. We can get a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. We can get a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. Okay. Continue customizing. Internal optical drive. If we want to, we can go with a Bluetooth, but there's no way that's going to be available on a MacBook Pro. Nope, no optical drive customization. Continue. Additional battery. There are claims that this thing gets 8 hours of battery life, which is bullshit in the first place. But just for those people who claim that, I'm going to add this extra 9-cell battery to get that extra battery life in the Alienware. Continue. Alright, I think that's about it. There's not really anything else that you can do. So let's look at the final prices. $3,429 for the Alienware, $4,149 for the MacBook. Let's find out what the difference is. $4,149 minus $3,429. That's a difference of $720. That's $1 for every line of pixels on most HD televisions. So that's the big story here. There's all these other arguments about OS X being worth $720 more, and my answer to that is, well, then why do they sell it for $30? It's bullshit. Or another question is the weight of it. Well, this is really it's a gaming PC. It's not a laptop that you're going to take around to your classes at a university, or take to work, or whatever you might do. It's a gaming laptop. It's great to be able to be portable, but functionality is the number one issue. So it's great that we have a 6-pound 17-inch MacBook Pro, but is that really what you're looking for if it's mostly going to stay in the same location? That's, I think, what they're getting at with this. So you make the decision. We can play actual games on this, and we can play with Photoshop on this. Don't get me wrong, this can also run Photoshop just as well or better than this MacBook Pro. So that's all I have to say about that. Dipshit.